Hello everybody and happy Thursday. I am here today to do our craft for this week. On Monday we had two special stories. One was about Abraham and Sarah and the other one was about Lydia. Now I had intended to do the Lydia craft today with you as well and do two crafts, but the UPS man is working extra hard these days and he hasn't quite shown up at my house yet with one very important piece that I needed for it. So I'll hop back on Facebook later on this week to bring you the Lydia craft, but today we're going to do our Abraham and Sarah craft. Now, when I read our story together on Monday, we talked about how Abraham and Sarah were very good people. They prayed a lot to God and they wanted a baby. Now, Sarah was almost 90 when God decided to give her a baby, but before she had that baby, God told Abraham that if he and Sarah continued to praise him and pray to him, that he would give them as many children as there were stars in the sky, or as many descendants as there were stars in the sky, or pieces of sand on for the ocean. So today we are going to focus on the star aspect of that story. So today's craft is super simple. What you will need is a flashlight. Mine's a little bit smaller, but any size flashlight would work. And then I also have a cupcake liner. So this should be a pretty fun craft for everybody. Now I had a hole punch that actually has little stars already in it, but any size or just a regular circle hole punch will work. I can link this one or a similar one off of Amazon for like $8 that you can pick up. Or if you don't have a hole punch around, you could always just take like a pin and just kind of like poke holes in your cupcake liner to help make the craft. And then I also have I have a little girl, so I have a little rubber band hair tie that's going to help me, but you can use a regular size rubber band too. So since my flashlight is a little bit smaller than like a normal like standard size flashlight, my coffee filter isn't going to fit perfectly on it, but it's still going to do the job. So what I start off by doing is with my cupcake filter. I think I might have said coffee filter. Cupcake filter. Cupcake filter. Cupcake filter. Cupcake liner. Words are hard this Thursday. As I fold it in half so that I can better and more easily hole punch. And so you can have your kiddos, if they're a little bit older and have a better hand grip, you can have them be the ones that punch the hole into your liner. If you want to do it, they can kind of help you with it. If you're using a pin, you can have them kind of help you poke the holes in it. And as you're doing it, you can talk about how descendants are just kind of all like family. And if you want to, you can have as many stars as there are people in your family. You can talk about some descendants that you guys might have, like cousins, aunts, uncles, sort of a thing, maybe great-grandparents. You can just kind of talk about how we're all part of God's family. Doesn't matter if we're related or not. We all kind of make up one big old family tree. Okay, here we go. So I'll do one more for good measure. There we go. Okay, so I have my cupcake liner. Now I have a whole bunch of little stars. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put it on top of my flashlight. As so. And this works better in the dark, so you might want to do this one maybe like before bedtime or something, or you can just turn off the lights in your room. There we go. Then you just put it on top, and then when you turn on your flashlight, can't probably see it very well, but what you'll do is all the little stars in it will reflect into a dark room or up against a dark wall, and kind of like the closer you get to it, the more that you can see the stars and everything. But you can kind of point it up, and you can talk about how as many stars that were in the sky is as many descendants that Abraham was promised by God, and God delivered on his promise to Abraham and to Sarah. Well, I hope you guys have a great rest of your Thursday, and be on the lookout for me later on this week when we do our Lydia craft. Thanks for joining us.